One really important concept I told a client yesterday was don't ever let an employee hold you hostage. What do I mean by that? I learned that the hard way when I was early in my entrepreneurial career. I had an employee who became a general manager of one of my fitness locations. And we had a clearly laid out progression of compensation in the first year that I stuck with. And within 6 months of the first year of our plan, the person brought me to lunch and said, I want more money. I also want to be an owner in the business. And I said, how much do you want to be an owner of the business? And he said, I want to be as much of an owner as your co-founder who owned 25% of the business. And I said, well, that's not going to happen. We're not really offering equity. And within a week, the person started kind of showing up late, not putting in the work, really clearly showing us and me that he wasn't going to do the work unless he got what he asked for. So I did the right thing. I fired him the next day, and I never, ever worked with him again. That's an extreme example, but I see it all the time with leadership teams where they have a person who they know is not a core value culture fit. People in the company are complaining about them. It's frustrating to everyone, but they say, how are we going to replace them? This person is so skilled. And I always say everyone's replaceable. Don't ever be held hostage by your employees. If you feel like you're being held hostage, you are, and it's time to fire that person.